welcome back to Let's Play Green Valley. Well, wasn't that an interesting intro? I don't know what that way of saying something was at the end there. Intro. Yes. I made that randomly at like 5 in the morning because I figured, well, I wanted to do an intro for these series again, because if you watched from the very beginning when I didn't even do them on this channel, you know I had like a little thing over there, but that wasn't really anything. That was just like an image with the music. But that is going to be the only time you see that version, I think. I'm actually going to be, as a request of a lot of other people, plus, you know, I think it is good advice, I'm going to be shortening it a little bit, because that's about 20 seconds. I want to take it down to a maximum of 10. So I'm going to be editing that all and stuff. But I figured, you know, I might as well just publish just this episode, so you guys get to see the full thing, and you can tell me what you think of it. Anyway, so, as you guys know, I think it was Saturday, I did a 3-hour, 4-hour stream, and we had an absolutely awesome time. We didn't have any server issues this time, so that was really nice. We actually managed to build some stuff, and we did what we usually do when I stream. You know, I went to a totally random area, I said, everyone teleport to me, and we just built loads of stuff. And what I originally planned was, I was going to build something, and then, you know, I'd show it on the video the next day, which is this one, and we'd expand it. Well, all I ended up doing was building a crappy little glass house. And, like, fine, it was underwater, but still, like, it wasn't anything amazing. So, I've kind of ditched that. And I've actually thought of something that I've wanted to build for a while, but I kind of always got distracted by other projects. A welcome center. And you may say, well, I thought that was what the world tree was. Well, actually, it kind of was originally. But, you know, now it's turned into this, like, little village kind of thing. And I'm liking where that's going now. I don't want to disturb that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the spawn for a second. In fact, I'm going to get my GUI back up as well. And, obviously, you know, I can reset the spawn to where the welcome center is. So once we've built it, we can set it inside it. So, new members, and if you type spawn, you'll go there and it'll have, like, rules and maybe, like, chests with starting kits, like diamond pickaxes and stuff like that. Just, like, everything you need to get started on the server. But I want it to be around this area, because obviously, you know, this is a good place to start. It's got a lot of things that are quite significant to the server. And, of course, it's got this train track here that leads you to the main village, which I want to actually connect this to the building when we have it. So it's got to be fairly close. Like, it could be underwater, but I want to have it so that you can see around you. So I guess we're just going to go and scope out an area first. That's the plan. And then we'll move around it. What is this? I think I sorry. God, why do I always have nose spasms on recording? You do know I never have that when I'm not recording. It's so weird. I always saw this, but I never went inside it. Yeah, I hate it how it gives me 64 of those. Let me go inside and see what this is. Wow! This looks really nice. Wow, look at that. It's like an indoor Minecraft. Jeez, look, it's got clouds and... Whew. This is really well designed, actually. Whoever made the land, that's always something I have trouble with, made it look really natural. I can never make it look natural when I do stuff like that. So, major props to you. Oh my god, we are in clouds. I think GT might have built this because it's around his area. I could be totally wrong. GT, if you're watching right now, feel free to correct me. Or not, if that is the case. But, is there anything above here? Speaking of GT, actually. Happy birthday, GT! Yes, it is his birthday, so everyone go over to his channel, GTJIO, and wish him a happy birthday, because he deserves it, and he is the awesomeness. And I think his birthday got mounted like a lion. Oh, God. Okay, now I'm getting too distracted. Where does this lead? I have never seen this before. I should have explored. Wow, this is pretty cool. Don't worry, we will go and scope out a bit of land in a bit, but I'm really tempted to go find out what's happening here. This is awesome. Okay, that goes off into the distance. We will We will find that another time. Okay, let's go back. You know what? I'm just going to type spawn again. So I need to think. I'm trying to think how big it is as well, because that obviously plays a big factor on deciding where I, you know, choose to build it. So this is a really tricky thing, actually. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, directly next to the track, because we can go that can go underground and we can link it. So it can be reasonably far away from it. But I want it to be close to this area. Actually, you know what? I could build like on water. I could build like a water platform. Actually, yeah, that's a point, because if I build a platform here, then I've got quite a lot of space. So I'm not going to need all of that space. It's going to be probably about the size of that, maximum. Wait. No, that's quite big, actually. Probably the size of, like, that building and then a little bit more, really. So it's not a big thing. It's just got to be furnished correctly and, you know, have a lot of useful things in it. So, yeah, I think that could work. And then you got, you know, a really nice view of, like, all the avatars and the dojo, which is a really good thing. In fact, that was featured in the intro, because obviously that was, like, the first big building that ever happened on the server. So, that's quite suitable. Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. So, I'm going to give myself a fresh... Oh, God. Press the wrong button. I'm going to give myself... Damn it. I'm going to give myself a fresh inventory. Why do I keep pressing that? Now, I want it to be made from wood. I'll give myself some logs just in case there as well. And I might as well just give myself some stone and some grass. Yeah, I might as well just give myself everything, in other words. And then what I'm going to do... Oh, God. Here comes my OCD. Jeez, everything has to be perfect. And then I'm going to give myself, of course, a wooden wand of wandingness. What happened there? So I can then do it. Right, so I actually kind of need... What I used to do is, with the magic carpet mod, you know, I used to activate it and then I'd use that as block placement. But now I just didn't install that, because I figured, well, everyone's using fly mod now. There's no point for me to have it on there, and it just, you know, causes random lag. So I did take it off. But now I have to just link everything, and then, you know, I'll select that, and now I need to go to the other end, like, how diagonally far I want it to be, if you see what I mean. Why am I getting flashing blocks? Ugh, recording. Thank you for making me lag recording. Oh, and speaking of, lag, yeah, figured out what an issue was. After the world edit glitch, as you know, it kind of kept crashing every now and then, like it just required a restart, because I was pretty sure it was overloading, you know, and that's what it was. And apparently Servercraft, my hoster, didn't upgrade me to the right amount of RAM that I'm meant to have. I was 2 GB short of RAM. So they fixed it now, and we're running the 3 GB instead of 1. But you can imagine how annoyed I was, so I've sent them a ticket asking if I could have some sort of compensation, because obviously I pay a lot more for that 3 GB instead of 1. And I went a whole month of payment without having what I was actually paying for. So I've sent them a ticket, and I'm hopefully... And I asked them, you know, if I could have some sort of compensation, like a free month, or like an upgrade, or something like that, just for a bit. Because, you know, I feel like I'm truly entitled to that. I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree. So we're going to see what happens with that. Now, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But I think they will, because, you know, I've had really good experiences with them before, so I can't see them refusing that. But it was really interesting, because I thought something was afoot. Oh, it's afoot. But yeah, so that was explained. Actually, no, I need to fix that. Set water. Ta-da! Cool. And I'm just going to select that so no mishaps happen. And that is how you place something randomly in the water. Now, I think I've gone a bit too big, actually. Yeah. I don't think that's nearly as big as I'm going to use. Oh, no, that's the second faster one. So, I'll have it like a 1 block edge around it. So, you know, it's kind of flashy. But I think only until about there. Yeah. So I literally only need half of what I've got. I didn't know, you know, I thought, well, you can't overcompensate, so I might as well just give myself loads of room. But yeah, I think that's right. So then I'll just do walls, stone, like that. And then I'm going to want to delete the other blocks, like that. And then you go over here. Goes like that. Something else I wanted to talk to you guys actually about is today's Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, and Wednesday comes afterwards. Oh my god! To some extent, a Friday reference. No, on Tuesday, a good friend of mine, MC Gamer, Super MC Gamer is his YouTube, go check him out as well. He is the guy who runs Zeldathon, and we have been planning to get me on there sometime. So I am pretty sure that tomorrow I am going to be doing a bit of co-hosting on the stream. So what I'm going to do is, if I do that, then I will post a video like I'm streaming live on my channel, like I normally do, that kind of thing. And, oh no, why did I type water? That was a bad one. Why did I type water? It's like force of habit now or something. So, just saying, you know, look out for that. That's going to be pretty awesome. Do some co-commentary over there while they play the awesomeness. And yeah, that should be a blast. So I've been saying that a lot recently. Oh, it should be a blast. I'm from the 90s, even though I am, but still, I don't know. Okay, so here's our base kind of thing. I'm gonna have to obviously knock a lot of that down for a kind of like door, and then it will kind of go to the railway, and it will lead you all there to the village. But I think that's the kind of thing we need. So the last thing I want to do today is just build the roof, and you know, have it ended so we know where we're going, and then when we come back to it, we can build anything that we haven't done externally next episode, and then obviously, you know, start furnishing that stuff out. So we're gonna do my awesome method of roof building. This is always how I've done a lot of my roof styles. I did it with the naming board, in fact. What is it, 44? Is it 43? Yeah, it's 44. Oh, hello, darkness. I'ma make you disappear. I feel so godly when I do that. It's like, ha, you want night? Nah, I want day. What are you talking about, fool? Relaxing. I'm actually in a really relaxed mood, and I've just had like 3 coffees from Starbucks, which is really, really, really tasty. And it was funny because an old friend of mine I actually found works in there now, and that was the first time I saw her in there. So that was pretty cool, and we had a chat, and lots of the other customers got annoyed because we held them up, and that was fun. Oh god, an average day in summer break, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Wow. So yeah, and then this week's actually quite busy. There's a lot of parties I've got going on. So yeah, actually that's a point I might want to talk about. This week, there are going to be days that I know I won't be able to put a video out on. One of them will obviously be Thursday, because that is the first party I've got to go to, which is going to be awesome. And that's like an all-nighter, and then, you know, we're just staying around our friend's house afterwards. Oh god, I'm trying to think if there's something else. And then next week, there's one next Saturday, so that's a little bit of a break away, but still, it's something. So there's that, and that's going to be annoying because obviously Saturday weekend is a good time to publish out videos, but if needs must, you know. So watch out for that. I'm surprised I can even still remember the numbers of these ID item things. I have no life. But yes, there's that going on. So I try to give you guys a big heads up as I can, but obviously it's not always possible. And I seem to have a cough now, which is always nice. Why am I doing that? No, 0. And we only need 2 more, so let's place that there. This is really tedious. Like, I do this with every building, and it gets really tedious, because, I don't know, I just like this roof design, and, you know, I think it looks really good. It's just like, oh, no, wrong one. Set 44. Thank you. And then set 0, and then you kind of, yeah, place it like that, you know. And we're done. We are done. Oh, yeah. Actually, there's one last thing I want to add. I know I keep delaying. But actually, yeah, this is something I'll probably forget when I start to record again. So let me move all this out of the way. I like everything so neat in my inventory. It's really annoying. Like, I find it annoying, but I still can't stop doing it. Now, I need fencing. I need glowstone. And on each of the corners, I'm going to create like a lamppost kind of thing. So, oh, great. He didn't fix that. Damn it. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can just do that, to be fair. And then have that there. Like that. So it's kind of illuminating the way. And actually, how high is that? That's to the glass, okay. And then what I'll do in a minute is I will... itchy nose. Oh, hello, Stalker. I will make it all night, and we will see how it looks. And it will look so nice. But, yeah, so... no, I'm just really glad to have all the server issues out of the way, because that was bugging me so badly. And, yeah. I was always worried about that. I thought it was weird that... Well, no, hold on, wait. That wouldn't make any sense. I thought it was weird that it seemed like I wasn't getting as fast as I should be. But, yeah. Oh, what's this? Is there some secret underground stuff we haven't seen before? I believe there is. Ah, it's another portal, okay. Interesting. Shenanigans. And there we go. So let me make it night. And we have our illumination. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. So, let's see. I think that's enough around it. If I just do some like stuff on the roof next time, I will remember that. But yeah, I think that's enough. And obviously, there's going to be lights inside as well. So, I think that's the main issue, really. But yeah, so So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm going to finish off here. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. It's been a calmer episode than usual. I've been a lot calmer. I haven't been all like, oh, I don't know. Like, I have the total opposite effect of coffee that most people have. I don't know, that's just me. Whenever I eat something that should make you go crazy, I go normal. I think that means I'm crazy all the time, and then it just kind of inverts it. Weird. So, thank you for joining me as always. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Oh, here it comes again. And, I will see you guys in the next episode. Again, tell me what you thought of the intro. Tell me which bits you think I should keep, which bits you think I should remove when I do the shortened 10-second version for next episode, which I'll probably work on after I get this episode out. I don't know why I'm following this track, but I am going to continue doing it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.